Looking at the playmaking situation, Wayne Gallman, probably one of the more underappreciated big-time running backs in college football, despite the success of the team in recent years. Mike Williams probably emerged as the best player at his position in college football, and Artavis Scott, just a guy that caught everything, almost 100 balls last year, I think 100 or just close to it 2 consecutive years. But they're all gone, so I would expect there's plenty of talent coming back, but not necessarily guys that we're totally familiar with.
Yeah, so like you said, Gallman probably nationally underappreciated. Artavis Scott, I think, is one of the most underappreciated Clemson players, maybe as my lifetime or time as a fan. He was always there on the screen pass, oftentimes overlooked as he was making a great block, and Hunter Renfrow or Deion Kane was making a big play, but he was there making a block. Even on the game-winning, national championship game-winning play, he's the one who ran in and made the rub that opened up Hunter Renfrow, and that's never going to get mentioned. Artavis Scott is a great player, great teammate, really one of my favorites. So you lose him and you lose Mike Williams, who's just insanely talented, tall, fast, just really great wide receiver. So wide receiver, there's 2 big voids to fill. Fortunately, Clemson's been recruiting extremely well at that position. So they have Cornell Powell from North Carolina. Last year was a freshman, had 87 yards, pretty quiet, but looked very good in the spring game. He had the play, or Hunter Johnson had to play the game, but he was the recipient of a beautiful rainbow touchdown pass. He's fast. He's going to possibly be one of the 2 or 3 guys in the wide receiver position who makes a difference for Clemson. Obviously, they have Hunter Renfrow back. Everyone knows what he did in the 2 national championship games. He's good, but not the star during the regular season. I think he'll have an opportunity to play a bigger role in the offense. And then you have Ray Mcleod, who's a big-time recruit out of Florida, and he showed flashes, but would make kind of boneheaded mistakes that would kind of put him in the doghouse for a while. Infamously, he tossed the ball away on a punt return touchdown right before he crossed the line. He muffed a few fumbles, one most notably at Boston College in their own red zone. Boston College got, I think, their only score off of that. But he has a really, really high upside, so that's exciting. So with Ray and Cornell Powell, I think the wide receivers should be fine. And then at running back, C.J. Fuller is a guy who kind of emerged as the number 2 back for a while last year. And this year seems like he should be the starter. You have Tavien Feaster, have Spartanburg, really high upside, but he still needs to we need to make sure he can block and run between the tackles. And then you also have Adam Troyce, who had a knee injury a couple years ago and he's come back from that. But I think C.J. Fuller may actually lock down that position, and it'll be a little bit less of a committee than it is at the moment. So that's kind of where they stand on replacing some of that great talent.